Hello everybody, welcome to the YouTube channel, Odyssey channel of the Tadros brothers. John Mcafee dead. What happened? Stay right there, we're going to talk a little bit about this. Cryptocurrency specialist, enthusiast, John Mcafee passed away. Don't move. Hello everybody and welcome to the YouTube channel, Odyssey channel of the Tadros brothers. Here we look at society, we look at current news in a spiritual way, also in a technological way to try to affect the future, to try to create the new world. We look at society through the cryptocurrency lens. Our specialty here is governance of the future. If you're smart enough and curious enough to discover the secrets of society, but especially if you're open enough to let them in, you're at the right place. You're at the right place right here. Grab a chair, sit down, put yourself comfortable. Let's have this discussion. You're listening to Daniel Tadros. Press like, subscribe, put a little comment to help us distribute this video even more. John Mcafee found dead a few days ago. What happened? What's happening with John Mcafee? I know a lot of people. Well, I know one person that knew him personally. That I recently met in Mexico, a cryptocurrency early adopter, friend by the name of Peter. Spoke to me a little bit about John Mcafee. I knew of John Mcafee quite a bit, and John Mcafee was an early adopter of Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies. He was living in Belize, was chased by the authorities quite a bit. I think what he did is he threatened the U.S. government with the secrets that he had from the Mcafee antivirus period when he sold his Mcafee antivirus software, but his first software was really like a antivirus, but it was also a spying tool, incredible spying tool. He was at the beginning of the revolution, software revolution, and apparently he had given a lot of computers with the antivirus on it to a lot of highly placed officials in politics. And he had a lot of these high politicians in contact with groups around the world, a lot of terrorist groups apparently. And he threatened a lot of the US, these US officials, a lot of highly placed people. He had a lot of these secrets. He kept the database. And I don't think that was a good idea. I think the US wanted him dead. From his cell, it's very controversial, his death. He mentioned it on many occasions, and he said in the last tweet, he said, I'm going to be Epsteined. He also made himself a tattoo that alluded to the fact that he was going to get eliminated. The big media rapidly went on the bandwagon of it was a suicide. We all know that we must not listen to the main media narratives. I listened to Alex Jones as well today, and Alex Jones mentioned many times in his interviews with John Mcafee. Well, John Mcafee specifically said, if I do die in the prison cell, I do not kill myself. Seems like it's a trend here that people die in their cells, and we don't know why. And when they specifically said that they're not ready to kill themselves, and now all the medias are saying that he killed himself. So I would doubt that narrative. If you don't doubt it, I don't think you're getting to the bottom of the truth. Apparently, when he brought his book, he was on the run for a few years, and one of his famous quotes that I love. He's a smart guy. He said, sometimes I give bad information. Sometimes I give good information, disinformation, good information, bad information. He says, sometimes I give too much information. Sometimes I give no information. To mix people up as to where I am and what I'm doing. I just love that quote. Shows how smart this guy was. So when he took his boat and when he went to Spain, apparently with a frequency eliminator, I don't know what they call that. They surrounded his boat. The Spain authorities, so that he couldn't contact anybody. He couldn't use his devices, and they arrested him, and he was going to be extradited, but unfortunately he suicided himself. So these are the info I have. This is the info I have on John Mcafee. I knew one or two people that knew of him, knew about him. I've been following him for many years. John Mcafee is a very interesting persona, and he's definitely an early adopter in Bitcoin. He was a great disruptor. I don't think he disrupted the right people. Super smart guy that I would love to, I would have loved to have him still alive today. But he had disappeared off the radar for quite a bit, so that wasn't fun. I would have liked to learn more about where this guy was at and help us advance the cryptocurrency cause and the Bitcoin narrative in all the dark places in the world. Unfortunately, he is now gone. R.I.P. to John Mcafee. I hope this helps you guys understand more on what's happening in our world, what happened with John Mcafee. See you, everybody. Take care.